Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's Diego, and it's time for another fantastic video. And this video is going to calm everybody down, relax everyone. There's a new memo that just came out from USCIS. It was issued, they issued a new policy memo on May 21st, and published May 22nd, 2026. Okay. Now relax everybody. I know you're concerned about it because you're applying for your K-1 visa, you're applying for your 2-year green card, you're applying for your 10-year green card. Well, this new policy reiterates that adjustment of status, which is the process of applying for a green card while you are inside the United States, is an extraordinary discretionary benefit. It's not an automatic right. Well, we know this already. So the key points of this memo, so you understand, is that because an adjustment of status is discretionary and administrative grace, I guess is the word they use, USCIS officers must weigh all relevant factors on a case-by-case basis, including family ties, immigration history, moral character, and whether they want to grant the permanent residency. Will it serve the best interests of the United States of America? But who does this pertain to, this new memo? Who does it pertain to? Okay, consular processing preferred. Now, the memo is strongly encouraging applicants to complete the green card application through consular processing in their foreign country via the Department of State. In other words, go to an embassy interview. But who does it pertain to? Okay, I'm going to explain it to you. Unless in extraordinary circumstances you have to stay in the United States. Now, non-immigrants must leave. This is who it pertains to. Those in temporary non-immigrant status, students, tourists, temporary workers, they are expected to return to their home country to apply for the green card if they marry an American citizen, as their visit was not intended to be the first step toward permanent residency. You come to the United States on a tourist visa, you go visit Disney World. You don't marry an American citizen, right? Now, dual intent visas are an exemption, like the H-1B, the L-1, and similar visas with dual intent can still be considered for adjustment of status, but you must maintain valid status alone. It's not enough to guarantee approval. So don't come to the United States on a tourist visa, marry an American, and then file for your green card. It's not going to happen. Scrutiny of violations. Well, applicants with prior immigration violations, fraud, or conduct inconsistent with their visa purpose face heightened scrutiny. I've been saying this for years and years and years on this YouTube channel, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Most people have listened to me. Written explanation for denials. If adjustment of status is denied on discretionary grounds, USCIS must provide you a written explanation detailing both positive and negative factors. Why did you get denied? Well, you came to America on a tourist visa and not a K-1 or not a spousal visa. What it does not do is ban the adjustment of status eligibility for adjustment of status. That's unchanged. If you come in on a K-1, you're good. Okay, or a spousal. The memo only changes how officers decide when to grant the adjustment of status. It does not apply to all categories. Okay, now the guidance applies to most family and employment-based adjustment of status applicants under Section 245A of the Immigration and Nationality Act, but not to refugees, asylees, SIJS, U visas, or T visa holders. Now, I don't even know what they are, so don't ask me what they are. So what's the potential impact? Well, more discretionary denials, years of leniency, okay, and the use of the adjustment of status may now be replaced with a strict case-by-case review, which is going to create a forced departure for many folks in America who got married on tourist visas, student visas, etc. So non-immigrants may need to leave the United States to apply for a green card, especially if they have no dual intent visa. So if you come to the United States on a tourist visa, just visit your American citizen sponsor. If you marry him, you're going to have to go back home to apply for your green card. So USCIS is aiming to free up resources by handling most cases abroad, focusing on other priorities like victim visas and naturalization, and folks that come in on a K1 visa properly. So the bottom line is the memo is reaffirming that the adjustment of status is going to be a rare discretionary relief, not a guaranteed path. So it's not going to be a guaranteed path to a green card. Applicants should prepare for more rigorous scrutiny and consider consular processing, okay? Consider consular processing. Very important. Now listen, I'm not an immigration attorney. I don't give you any legal advice, and I don't work for USCIS, but I am giving you information that's going to help relieve some of the stress that's facing you. You're seeing the news coming out where, you know, green cards are being denied or being stopped or being banned. It's not true. Only the Congress of the United States can change the green card processing. What the administration is doing is enforcing the rules that are already in place. Okay, and I'm going to repeat. If you come to the United States on a tourist visa, be a tourist. If you happen to marry an American while on a tourist visa, you can do that. But now you're going to have to go back to your home country to process the green card. Not in America. So you're not going to get to hang out in the United States. You know, in other words, you bypass the K1 visa process, you bypass the spousal visa process, you came in on a tourist visa, you got married, and then you're going to adjust status for a green card. You can't do that. That's not how the system works, and it hasn't been enforced. Now it's being enforced. So if you came in on a K1 visa and you were paroled at the Border Patrol, you know, Customs and Immigration paroled you into America for 90 days, you got married within 90 days, you have filed for your adjustment of status, you're good. You got nothing to worry about. And the same is true with a spousal visa. If you got your spousal visa adjudicated at the U.S. Embassy or Consulate. So if you came in on a tourist visa or a student visa, which is a temporary visa, married an American, you're going to have to go home to adjudicate the green card, whatever country that may be. Thanks for watching the videos, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Hang in there. Don't stress the system. You guys watching this channel came in on K1s or spousal visas. You followed the rules. You went by the book, and you are going to be just fine so long as you qualify for the benefit. Don't forget, I do a live stream Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays at 6 p.m. And I just got back from vacation with my beautiful wife Karina from Venezuela. We went out west on vacation, and we're making videos of that adventure. See you at the next live stream. Oh, and if you want to be a member, if you want my phone number and my email address, if you want to call me, if you want to email me, if you want me to go over your K1 visa application or your green card application, sign up as a member. Down here somewhere there's a sign up. I don't know where it is, but it's $9.99 a month for membership. It's not that I want your money, it's just that I need to know who's got my phone number and email address, because those two things are tied to this YouTube channel, and we don't want the YouTube channel to get hacked. So I created a membership. See you at the next live stream.